Day after day during this week's terror summit, President Obama reminded the American people that he will not associate ISIS terrorists with Islam. So are the American people buying it? Lee Carter from Aslansky and Partners is here with some brand new dials with the pulse of the people. So we're going to start with this first dial right here where President Obama said that it's an ugly lie that the West is at war with Islam. Watch.
See, there is a complicated history between the Middle East, the West, and none of us, I think, should be immune from criticism in terms of specific policies. But the notion that the West is at war with Islam is an ugly lie. And all of us, regardless of our faith, have a responsibility to reject it.
Wow, so a separation there you see. But also, I did see that blue line dipping down just a bit as well.
It did. Now, overall, we gave them an A- here. But this is in context. What people said is they absolutely agree. We're not at war with radical Islam. The dials were so far down because it was the round, like everything else that he was saying. They were saying, I don't want him to give so many details about what we're doing. They're saying, I want him to be more strategic. But on this particular point, they absolutely agreed with him.
Yeah, and they spoke loud and clear there. What about this one? This is Eric Holder slamming Fox News. Watch.
We spend more time talking about what do you call it, as opposed to what do you do about it. You know, I mean, really, if Fox didn't talk about this, they'd have nothing else to talk about, it would seem to me. You know, radical Islam, Islamic extremism, the terminology has, seems to me, little or no impact on what ultimately we have to do.
Some of those marks off the chart. What did the people say?
They absolutely gave this an F. Now, you did see that the Democrats were more likely to agree with them, but overall what they said is this is absolutely petty. Let's move on. Come on, enough already. And what they all said is we want them to call it what it is. And even Democrats said if they're not willing to say what it is, how are we possibly going to fight it?
What was the grade?
An F.
Okay. Well, look here. Now, Jeb Bush was addressing his family legacy, and he said this.
As you might know, I've also been fortunate to have a father and a brother who helped shape America's foreign policy from the Oval Office. I recognize that as a result, my views will often be held up in comparison to theirs. In fact, this is a great, fascinating thing in the political world for some reason. Sometimes in contrast to theirs. Look, just for the record, one more time, I love my brother. I love my dad. I actually love my mother as well. I hope that's okay. And I admire their service to the nation and the difficult decisions that they had to make. But I'm my own man, and my views are shaped by my own thinking and my own experiences.
Wow. You really felt the heart there.
You did.
What did the people feel?
The people felt like he was really authentic. They thought he was really genuine. They liked his use of humor, and they said, you know what? I think maybe he is going to be his own man. So overall, they gave him a B. He did the job that he needed to do with this message and with this speech, and now we'll see if people continue to respond to him.
Sort of the voice of siblings he was across the nation.
Yeah,
Lee Carter,
absolutely.
we thank you for your time today.
Thank you.